Have you ever wondered what's inside a snake hole? Today, we're venturing into the enigmatic world beneath the earth where serpents slither into obscurity. Many myths and misconceptions surround these hidden chambers, with tales of danger and darkness often taking precedence. But what if there's more to these underground layers than meets the eye? What if, beneath the surface, there lies a story of intricate design and a complex ecosystem? Prepare to delve into the unknown and unravel the mystery of what truly lies within a snake hole. A snake hole isn't just a simple burrow in the ground. Like most things in nature, it's a complex and fascinating structure that's been meticulously shaped to suit its inhabitants' needs. Let's start with the basics. A snake hole, or burrow, is the home of a snake, a place where it sleeps, sheds its skin, hibernates, and even lays eggs if it's a female. These burrows can be self-made, but many snakes are opportunistic and will take over abandoned burrows of other animals like rodents or tortoises. The structure of a snake hole is not as simple as you might think. It's not just a straight tunnel into the ground, it often has twists and turns, providing a snake with multiple exit routes in case of danger. This winding structure also helps regulate the temperature inside the burrow, which is crucial as snakes are ectothermic creatures, meaning their body temperature is influenced by their environment. The size and complexity of snake holes can vary greatly. For instance, the burrows of smaller species like the ring-necked snake are relatively simple and small, while larger species like the king cobra can have complex burrows with multiple chambers and entrances. The interior of the burrow is usually quite bare. Snakes are solitary creatures and don't accumulate food or furnish their homes like some animals do. However, you might find shed skin, as snakes often use their burrow as a safe place to go through the shedding process. Understanding the structure of a snake hole is not just about appreciating the engineering skills of these creatures, it also gives us a glimpse into the intriguing life of these reptiles. From their solitary lifestyle to their unique ways of regulating body temperature and even their shedding process, each aspect of a snake's life is reflected in the structure of its burrow. So remember, when you see a snake hole, you're not just looking at a hole in the ground, you're looking at a home, a sanctuary, and a reflection of the snake's way of life. Understanding the structure of a snake hole gives us a glimpse into the intriguing life of these reptiles. It's not just snakes that call these holes home. Indeed, a snake hole is a bustling community of life, a veritable microcosm of the larger natural world. Now, one might think that the snake is the sole proprietor of this abode, but that's far from the truth. In fact, the snake often shares its space with various other creatures, each playing its own role in this underground ecosystem. Firstly, let's talk about insects. These tiny critters are often the most numerous inhabitants of a snake hole. From beetles to spiders to ants, these insects scurry around, each on their own mission. Some are there to feast on the droppings left by the snake, efficiently recycling waste back into the ecosystem. Others are simply seeking shelter from the elements or predators. Next, we have the rodents. Think mice, rats, and even rabbits. These furry creatures often burrow into the snake hole for safety and warmth. However, their stay can be short-lived as they also serve as a convenient meal for the snake. It's a risky trade-off, but that's the reality of life in the wild. Then there are the other reptiles. Smaller snakes, lizards, and even some amphibians may find their way into a snake hole. These creatures are typically seeking refuge from predators or harsh weather conditions. But, like the rodents, they too can become a meal for the resident snake if they aren't careful. Lastly, we can't forget about the unwanted guests. Parasites such as ticks and mites may also inhabit a snake hole, hitching a ride on the snake itself or other inhabitants. While they don't contribute positively to the ecosystem, they are nonetheless a part of this intricate web of life. So, you see, a snake hole is much more than just a snake's home, it's a bustling hub of life, each creature playing its part in this unique ecosystem. It's truly fascinating how so much life can exist in such a seemingly simple and overlooked place. The snake hole is a hub of activity, a micro-ecosystem within the larger natural world. Snakes are more than just fearsome predators. They are vital cogs in the wheel of our ecosystem, contributing significantly to the balance of life on our planet. Let's delve a little deeper into their role in the ecosystem. You see, snakes are expert pest controllers. Their diet largely consists of rodents such as rats and mice, which, if left unchecked, can become a massive nuisance. Rodents are known to cause extensive damage to crops and stored grains. By controlling their population, snakes help to safeguard our food supplies and alleviate the economic burden that these pests can impose on agricultural communities. But their contribution doesn't stop there. Snakes also feed on insects and other small animals that can carry diseases harmful to humans or livestock. By keeping these populations in check, snakes indirectly protect us and our domestic animals from various health risks. Now let's turn our attention to the humble snake hole. It's not just a home for the snake, but it also provides a habitat for a wide range of other creatures. These can include insects, spiders, and even small mammals. The snake hole, therefore, plays a significant role in promoting biodiversity. It's like a mini apartment complex, housing a diverse set of tenants, each playing their part in the grand scheme of the ecosystem. In addition to providing shelter, snake holes also contribute to soil health. As snakes burrow, they aerate the soil, enhancing its fertility and promoting the growth of vegetation. This process is vital for maintaining soil health and promoting plant growth, which in turn sustains other forms of wildlife. So the next time you see a snake or come across a snake hole, remember the important role they play in our world. They're not just creatures to fear or avoid, but key players in the intricate web of life. Snakes and their holes play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystems. They are nature's pest controllers, promoters of biodiversity, and silent cultivators of healthy soil. A world without them would be significantly less balanced and much more plagued by pests. Fear often stems from misunderstanding. This saying rings especially true when it comes to our slithery friends, snakes and their homes, snake holes. One of the greatest misconceptions about snake holes is that they're always teeming with venomous snakes ready to strike at any moment. But let's reel in our imaginations for a moment and look at the facts. In reality, the majority of snakes are not venomous. Out of around 3,000 species of snakes worldwide, only about 600 are venomous. That's roughly 20%. So the chances of stumbling upon a venomous snake in a snake hole are quite slim. Furthermore, even if a snake hole does house a venomous snake, it doesn't necessarily mean danger. Snakes, whether venomous or not, are not aggressive creatures by nature. They don't seek out humans to attack. In fact, they prefer to avoid us. When confronted, their first instinct is to flee, not fight. So, unless threatened or cornered, a snake is unlikely to attack a human. Another common fear is that snake holes are huge labyrinthine structures filled with scores of snakes. This is far from the truth. Snake holes are generally solitary spaces. They're the snake's refuge, its place to rest, hide from predators, and sometimes lay eggs. They're not communal spaces, and it's rare to find more than one snake in a hole unless it's a mother with her eggs or newborns. It's also worth noting that not all snakes live in holes. Many species are arboreal, meaning they live in trees, while others might prefer rocky crevices or bodies of water. As we continue to encroach on natural habitats, encounters with snakes may become more frequent. But remember, they're more scared of us than we are of them. With a bit of knowledge and understanding, we can dispel our fears and misconceptions. Knowledge dispels fear, and understanding snake holes can help us coexist peacefully with these fascinating creatures. Let's remember, we share this planet with them, and they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystem. So, what's really inside a snake hole? Well, we've journeyed together through the winding tunnels of a snake's subterranean home, exploring the intricate structure of these fascinating dwellings. We've found that snake holes are not just simple burrows, but complex systems of tunnels and chambers serving as sanctuaries for these slithering creatures. We've also discovered that snake holes are more than just homes for snakes. They're bustling microcosms, hosting a variety of creatures, from insects to small mammals, each playing their own role in this delicate ecosystem. And speaking of ecosystems, we've highlighted the crucial role that snakes play in ours. As predators, they help control the population of various species, contributing to the balance of nature. As prey, they provide sustenance for larger predators. In essence, snakes are vital threads in the intricate web of life. But despite these facts, we've learned that snake holes and snakes themselves are often misunderstood and feared. Many of these fears stem from myths and misconceptions, painting snakes as dangerous villains rather than the fascinating creatures they truly are. So there you have it. Snake holes, they're complex, they're inhabited, they're essential, and they're misunderstood. The next time you see a snake hole, remember it's not just a hole, it's a window into the fascinating world of snakes and their role in our ecosystem.